Experiment 626. Show us that there is something inside you that is good.
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
Hello. Hello, my divas. What's that one thing barbs say? Calling all barbs. It's like, my version would be like, calling all mothers. Isn't that RuPaul's song? Oh, that's Call Me. That's Call Me Mother. Okay. Well, yes. Well, yes. Anyway, what a way to start that. Hello. Actually, before we get into all that, okay? Before we get into all that. Ugh, you guys. I've been thinking a lot. And you know that's not a good sign. Never a good sign when Henry thinks. Well, actually, Henry does a lot of thinking. But when Henry explains what he's thinking, ooh, girl. Womp, womp. I should really invest in, like, sound effects for that. I mean, I literally could right now. But I'm not going to. Because I am lazy. Lazy. Whatever. I've been thinking, okay? Devastating news. This week is Pride. Oh! It's WeHo Pride. Oh my god. Y'all, we're in the trenches. It's the end of May 2025, which means, as everyone knows, it's the bewitching hour for all the twinks and all the bears and all the cubs. And I think, is foxes one? Or like coyotes? Girl, that's not coyote. Can you imagine if coyote I'm like, what's name every off? I'm like, okay. And then the elks come and the deers and the bobcat. Bobcat would be kind of sickening though. Like for a little gay code. Bobcats. Yeah. Anyway, it's Pride this week. Pride, I think one of two. Because I think the next week is LA Pride. I'm excited though because this year I actually have like two groups I can go with, which is really exciting. Because normally, I have to bear it alone, or I just don't go at all. I have a complicated history of Pride because I am wildly, wildly short, and being in a sea of people where I can get lost. My life is literally like Kevin from Home Alone. I get lost so easily in a crowd of people. Like I know where my end destination is. Like I know I'm gonna protect the house, but you know, Kevin's kind of gay coded. He's protecting the house. What's their last name in that movie? I forget. Whatever his like last name is, the house of that, the dynasty. I'm just saying shit. Yes, it's Pride. And sorry, that's my nails on the table. I love Pride, okay? I think everyone should know the history of Pride, why Pride happens, especially this year. Let this be a PSA that I support all things Pride, okay? Okay? They should have a banner, right? That just like at the front of Santa Monica Boulevard. Actually, both ends. And it says, this is a place for legends. Okay? Because we can't have people going there and acting a damn fool, throwing up, and then not even going to like a grinder hookup. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. I'm calling you straights out. Anyway, welcome to I'm a Cancer podcast. My name is Henry. This is, what is this? Episode 4? Ew. Episode 4. But this is the second episode I have to come up with like a title for this, like these little solo moments. I'll figure it out. King of marketing over here. King of marketing, that's me, of my own LLC. Sorry, I was drinking from my 40-ounce hydro flask. You know, I love water. So yes, I'm excited for Pride. I'm excited, but I need to find an outfit. That's the bad news. The devastating news I alluded to earlier was that I have no outfits. I have a lot of short shorts, and that's kind of it. But my issue has always been tops. Like my issue, no, my issue has always been shirt tops. Calm down. Because I just feel like shirts fit me weird and I have to figure out what I want to wear. Do I want to wear something like cropped? But if I do that, then there's going to be a moment where I just know I'm going to overthink it. And it's going to be in the middle of the day when I'm out in the sun, probably burning my skin off. Like 2 Moscow mules in. Ooh, that reminds me, none of you can let me pay for drinks when I'm out for Pride. Because you know they'll be upcharging everything. Even like a gin and tonic, they're gonna be like, all right, let's give me $17. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'll take a measly 14, okay? If that is the actual like reality we live in now, I'll take it. But above $18, no, 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 no. And you'll never catch me drinking a little fruity drink. No, no, no. I've had my times with vodka crayons. I've had my days with, like, what are those AMFs? Midori sours. Long Island iced teas. Even lemon drops. I've had it now. Okay? I've had it. I go for a nice Moscow Mule. Mezcal Mule even sometimes, because I think Mezcal is better than tequila. You heard it here first. And vodka is just the ugly step sibling, but we all know vodka is necessary. But kind of disgusting. And gin, I'm getting better at. Dark liquor, I have not gotten there yet. And I probably never will, hopefully. I want my skin to be intact for a long time. So, Pride. Try to think if I have any go-tos for all of you. If anyone's listening and is like, what? Like, if I'm going to ask anyone the lay of the land for Pride, who would I ask? Would you ask a gay who gets, like, the VIP tickets at the WeHo Pride Festival and has a sickening, 1-bedroom loft in the hills of Hollywood and invites all their gay friends over afterwards after Kim Petras performs and has a pool party and everyone just wears Speedos together, right? And then they go out and they have a table or they have a little booth or whatever at Beaches Tropicana. Would you ask that person? Or would you ask me, the unemployed gay, who doesn't love to go to WeHo, but will go, was there this weekend actually, usually leaves early, and likes to save not only my money or my time, but also my liver? I think you would ask me personally. Like, I know how to be, I'm savvy, okay? I am making a new term here. I'm savalicious about this stuff, okay? My only tips for Pride, if I have any, okay, is be with people. There's nothing worse than being at Pride alone. Well, actually, let me rephrase that. You should, okay. Well, just be safe. If you're going alone, have an agenda, okay? Make sure you know where you're going. Like, just make sure you have a plan. And make sure you have your location on for other people. Oh, that's a good one. Locations on. That's actually a must, okay? Locations are on. Have a little home base when you're with your friends, okay? Okay, everyone, get your home base now. And arguably, I would say don't do the West Hollywood Dog Park because, girl, everyone's going to be there. I would walk further down. I'm trying to think. There's like that little vet on San Monica Boulevard that's really cute. Oh, you could go past Uchi. That's a little far. Like, that's a little walk. You could go even all the way down to like Acne Studios. You could go to the corner of that. I forget what that street is. Is that Fairfax? I can't remember. Is that Melrose? I can't remember. I think it's Fairfax. I think it's Melrose. Anyway, and have fun, but also don't spend too much money. I don't know. Just everyone, whatever. My only tip is don't let people take advantage of you and protect your peace. Okay? It's not for the faint of heart. Also, if you're going out like all 2 or 3 days, good luck, Charlie. The water is so good here. Let's see. Let me see. It's been an interesting time lately. You know, I spend most of my days now applying to, jobs. Imagine that. Imagine not having a job right now. Haha, no one can relate. That's sarcasm. A lot of people can relate. It is a tragic time. And here I am worrying about West Hollywood Pride. It keeps me sane. I don't know. It just keeps me sane. This weekend I saw like three or four movies. No, I saw three movies. I saw Lilo and Stitch. Then I saw Final Destination. And then I saw Mission Impossible. If I had to rank, if we were like in a pageant and I was ranking, here's the rank, okay? Third, and probably eliminated. I'm going to say it, Mission Impossible. Ooh! Listen. Tom Cruise, we have to talk. Because that movie was a damn mess. Damn mess. I can't stand a movie where they do reshoots and you can tell they did Actually, okay, first of all, I understand the little final segment of this franchise was ruined by COVID. Okay, I get it. Whatever. Everything was ruined by COVID. Like, girl, what do you want from me? But I just know there was a better way to do this from a financial standpoint, from a stunt standpoint, from a writing standpoint, from a directing standpoint, from a cinematography. Like, so many things in this movie just felt off. It felt like, okay, this is what I was thinking, like, when it was midway through, okay? I was thinking to myself, why does half of this movie feel like it was made in the 90s, and why does half of it feel like it was made like 2 years ago? You know what I mean? Like, there were so many arguably weird directing choices and editing choices that just, like, I had the same issue with Lilo and Stitch, actually, was that, especially in the beginning, like the first, I'd say 30, 40 minutes, it felt so unbelievably, like, what's the word? The spacing, the timing of it, the rapidness of the cuts, it felt jarring, and honestly, it made me uncomfortable. Especially Lilo and Stitch, but we can get that in a second. I don't know. Tom Cruise, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you clearly are going to be swimming in money for the rest of your life. Hopefully you can get a facelift. Allegedly. Hopefully you can. And a haircut. One thing about me. If a man wants to have long hair, totally fine. You do you. Tom Cruise, the long hair does not work on you. And also, wig department or hair department, whatever. If you're going to do reshoots, girl, you have to get the hair, like, beat for beat the same. Because there are so many scenes where in one, he has, like, semi-long hair, but it's curly. And in the next scene, it's, like, stick straight and makes no sense because there's been no action. It just doesn't even... Ugh. I don't know. Congrats on maybe finishing your franchise. Probably not, though, because we know he loves his money. We know he loves to rain terror on the industry. But we respect him. I get it. Whatever. So that was third. I could go more into it, but I'm not going to because I've already went to Reddit about it and whatever. Second would definitely be Lilo and Stitch. Now listen, it's a close third. Like 2 and 3 are close because Lilo and Stitch, I have a lot of love for the original. Shout out to my older sister. Her and I used to watch it all the time as a kid. Mama, we love it. I have been a Nani stan for probably as long as I've been alive, okay? That movie came out in 2001, okay? So I was already alive. I have seen that movie from the jump. Okay? Anyway, this movie was also a mess. But I actually appreciated that there was at least some heart in it, and I could tell there was a few moments in there where I was like, you know what? I actually felt a little bit, like, warm inside. You know? But let's talk about what was terrible about it because that's more fun. The aliens, terrible. Actually, the general, she looked kind of sickening. And, you know, I love, no one knows this, but I love Hannah Waddingham, whatever her last name is. Love her. Love her. And her British accent, mama. She, like, remember when I started this episode? Mother, calling on mothers. She is a mother. She joins the ranks of, like, Catherine Hahn. I think Patti LuPone is mother. Angie Katsanavas, or whatever her last name is. She's mother. Who else is mother? Oh, who else is mother? Oh my god, I can't think of any actresses. Angela Bassett, mother. No, she's mother down. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. Shirley Ralph, mother. Yeah. Well. Oh, Catherine O'Hara, mother. That's just because I've been watching The Studio, which is actually a really good show. Everyone should watch it. Go Seth Rogen. I never say that, but I just said it here. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Lilo and Stitch was cute. I had some issues with how the aliens looked. They got rid of Gontu, which was a dumb idea. Cobra Bubbles was not even a character. He literally just wore a Hawaiian shirt and said, "Let's kick it." Oh, David, he wasn't even a love interest anymore. Why even have him in it? Why even have him in it? Now to the good. Now to the good. Well, okay, actually, back to the bad. Back to the bad. Editing was terrible. The story, whatever. I mean, whatever. I know people have issues with the ending. I don't really know what Nani was supposed to do, though. Like, of course, she had to give her up to the state. If they're not going to have her get the last-minute job in the end of, like, the original one, and then also have the whole deal with the aliens in the end. Like, if they're not going to have that, I think it makes sense that she would give her up. But what I did not like, right? They make it such a point that Nani has aspirations beyond her family, but she understands the importance of family, so she's not going to let her desires get in the way, right? Right? But no. Or wait, yeah. Then she goes to school. UCSD. Sure. I would have done Santa Barbara, but whatever. She wants to go be a marine biologist. Love that for her. Honestly, you know what? Fine departure from the original. You're going to have to depart somehow in these stupid remakes. That's a fine one. And the actress, I thought she was cute. I know there was a little controversy over her. I'm not going to get into that. Did I prefer the original Nani? Yes, I did. But, like, I was sitting next to no one. And in my head, I just was going like, this is a load of barnacles. But yeah, she was good. I mean, whatever. But anyway, so she went to college, right? Love that. Love that. We need more marine biologists because I don't think AI can get rid of that. Or hopefully it can. Allegedly. Hopefully they're not watching or listening. But then, girl, she just has the portal and can go back whenever she wants. It just literally all of it trash. Oh. Yeah, trash. So, whatever. But the Lilo actress, I forget her name, but I've seen her on the red carpet before. She is so freaking adorable. And actually, I thought she was really good at acting. I'm not going to lie. Like, go her. And Stitch was obviously Stitch. I mean, like, come on. He gagged. He gagged. He is a little gagger machine. And then Final Destination, okay? Now, I'm not a big fan of the franchise because it's a lot for me. Like, my choice of franchise, if I had to choose one, ooh, I hate this question. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, actually, let me think about this. Like, I've always been an original Star Wars person, but maybe, girl, I don't know, actually. I actually will get back to you on that one because I cannot tell you. Twilight's fine, whatever. Marvel is fine too. I guess if I had to choose like a franchise in general, I would probably choose Batman. That's the one I care about the most. But we're not going to get into that right now because it's a sore subject. So anyway, a lot of death in Final Destination. It's camp. It's cute. Obviously, I am a gay person. I love the tanning bed death, cinematic history. The roller coaster one, obviously great. Um, but I think that's the third or second. I can't remember. But I went with my friends for this one, and I'm gonna be honest. It kind of it like say it with me. It kind of gagged. It kind of gagged. I was on the edge of my seat the entire movie. It was literally like riding a roller coaster. I was consistently thrilled. I was screaming to myself. I was gasping. I was laughing out loud. Skip the texting. I was laughing out loud. You know what I mean? Oh, it was so freaking fun. Was it like the best movie ever? Absolutely not. But, girl, some of those deaths, I'm not going to give away anything. Okay, this is not a spoiler podcast. Oh, oh. I mean, I'll spoil truths about life, but not the movies. I respect the institution of the movie theater. But yeah, I would rank that as first. It was if you want to go to a movie right now and you just want to have a really fun time, I would choose Final Destination. Unless you're not good with like blood and stuff, baby, go see Lilo and Stitch. I did add Hawaiian roller coaster ride back to my playlist though, because obviously hearing it, it just made me feel all the feels. All the feels, honey. Well, yes. Um, so that's movies right now. I did that this weekend. What else is going on in my horizon? In my horizon. Literally nothing. I am on the edge of my seat every day, thinking about what could go wrong next, which is really unhealthy, I think. Things I've been obsessed with lately. Let's talk about it. I have been obsessed with sunscreen. My face, like the skin on my face, has not looked this good in years. And I have pretty good skin. Like, through all the shit I've been through, I mean, as you all know, this is literally called out my cancer. I've had cancer twice. Obviously, my organs, including my skin, has been through a lot. But we persist. And I love to protect my skin now, of course. So I sunscreen like every day. And my skin, my face has been looking so radiant. I love it. You know what I mean? I love it. So I've been obsessed with that. I've been obsessed with water. I've been obsessed. Excuse me. Obsessed with. Have you guys heard of Zevia? It has zero. Oh my God, this is like an ad. Oh wait, I'll do it like an ad. Everyone, stop. Okay, rewind. We'll be right back. Are you tired of having the same soda every day and worrying about your cholesterol? Is the sugar on the back of the soda can really concerning you? Well, look no further, girl. I love to open up a can of cherry cola, Zevia. Zero sugar soda made with stevia leaf extract. Mama, it's almost summer. I gotta get my kick somehow, my fix of a nice, refreshing, soda-like flavored drink. And I've had it with LaCroix. Baby, open up a Zevia. You know, I should have gone to acting. This is the most fun this is so fun to me. Just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. That's actually kind of depressing if you think about it. Well, let's see. I don't want to run too much over, like, too much time because these are supposed to be shorter. So here's what I'll say to all of you right now, okay? Right now. Right now. It is summer. Make sure to drink a ton of water. Make sure to prioritize yourself. If you have to work in the summer, obviously everyone does. Just make sure you give yourself time, on the weekends or whatever, to either be by yourself and relax or relax with your friends or go hang out with your friends. If you can, I know it's a hard time, but if you can, maybe go on a little trip, a little day trip. Go to Solvang, girl. Go to Palm Springs. Ooh. Oh, I would love to go there right now. Except it's gonna get really hot, but who cares? I'll save that for like August or September. I heard the PCH is back open, I think, or about to be back open. So I don't know. Go drive on the coast. Actually, that'd probably be a little bit sad. Whatever. Oh, and also, if you're watching Drag Race, naturally we are all team Nicole Page Brooks. Yep. Okay. Love that. Love that. And Team Bosco. Ooh. Yeah. I think that's it for today. Love y'all so much. Love y'all. Okay, bye.